Yeah. That's the Beatles. Get back. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew it couldn't last. So look, I don't know if that was the right way to start this video or not. But anyway, look, so I'm seeing, I'm starting to see the news pop up that Reverend Jimmy Swaggart passed away. So look, let me say this. I've never been a fan. That's not because of anything he did. It's just, I've just never been attracted to his preaching. And that's, that's just me. Some people have been blessed, saved, and taught very well through his ministry, and that's fine. But the news thing that I saw come up said, it literally said, controversial religious leader, I believe is what it said, passes away. So here's the thing. To my knowledge, the only thing this man ever did was he had an affair, it was something with a woman back in the 80s, so 40 years ago. Okay? People still talk about this. Man has had a whole ministry since then and before then. So I'm saying this to say this because I'm making this statement around him. And I think him and anybody else that's been ostracized, criticized, and bashed would also agree with this statement. And I just simply say, hey, look, take it easy. Take it easy on our ministers and people who stand for the Lord. We forget about David, who was the only person ever in the Bible who was referred to as a man after God's own heart. And the man's rap sheet's a mile long. So take it easy on the ministers. Everybody's got a judgment. Everybody's got an opinion. And, I talk a lot about the karma tab. Like, look, you're building yourself up a karma tab. You're going to reap what you sow. That stuff comes back around. And all this harsh, mean, callous, malicious type of, thinking and just, the way we talk about other people. It ain't just ministers. It's period. But I guess my whole point is just take it easy, man. Yeah, these ministers and people that get up and preach, and yes, men of the cloth, clergy, whatever you want to call them, men of faith, women of faith, guess what? They are human just like you and me. So we are all human. I have been in ministry in some capacity pretty much all of my adult life and pretty much all of my teenage life. So ever since I was a kid, in some capacity, somewhere, somehow, I've always been in ministry. And I can tell you right now, there's plenty of stuff. If it got brought up, pointed out, yeah, you could crucify me easily. But that's not your job. It's not your job. And I say this to say this. The news and the media need to be a little bit more respectful, a little bit more unbiased. And I say that because this was Fox News, I think it was Fox News I saw this from. So I say this to say all the major news outlets, listen, there was once a time where it wasn't biased. It was just, hey, we're reporting the facts. So I say this to you, report the facts. I don't need to hear your bias. I don't need to hear your commentary. I don't need to hear your opinion or your narrative. I need the truth. I need the facts so I can make my own opinion. So I can piece together my own belief, my own thoughts. But for you to just criticize a man in death, really like I said, it's only one thing that I know of. And I, like I said, I don't know the man. I don't know what he went through. I don't know his story. But I am saying this. It's not fair to him. It's not fair to his ministry. It's not fair to his legacy. And it's not fair to his family. And I say that respectfully so. And I say this, like I said, about a man I don't really know anything about other than he was a cousin of Jerry Lee Lewis. And if you watch Great Balls of Fire, Alec Baldwin played Jimmy Swaggart, the preacher, trying to get Jerry Lee to get saved. So, look, that's all I'm saying. Be more respectful. Like I keep saying it, and it's like people don't get it. But I'm telling you, I say this prophetically. There's coming a point where there's not going to be a time anymore where you have the time to go figure it out, to go get it. There's not going to be time to get it. Okay? I say this with love to everyone. We all need to stop playing games with the Creator, with God, and with our destinies. We need to stop. And we need to stop playing games with humanity. The way we treat each other. We act like it's a game. Act like we can just boot somebody off, kick them off to the curb like they don't exist, and all this other stuff. I'm telling you, we have to stop this madness. If we do not, there will come a time where there's no longer a point to stop. There's no longer a point to be redeemed, to fix it. Hear what I'm saying? And I'll say this too. I don't give prophetic words. So you better go to the bank on it. If I'm saying something and I feel like it's the Spirit telling me to say it, you better go to the bank on it. You can go to the bank on it. So, because I don't give them out like that. He don't talk to me like that. But I know I felt that strong in my spirit. And I've been feeling it for a while. Like, come on. And it's a collective thing in this country especially. Like, come on. Come on, people. Come on. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. Life's too short. Anyway, I say all that to say, all due respect, rest in peace, Reverend Jimmy Swaggart. May God bless your legacy and all the teaching you've left behind. May that be a blessing to others. May people continue to be blessed and enriched by your ministry and your teaching. And may it exemplify the light of Christ. Rest your soul, sir. Rest your soul. Bless you.